Hi everyone, Mike here. Wanted to spend a few minutes going through Avocado in a Pond through their niche finder function and help everybody out with some research ideas, look at some products that are selling, see some of the trends, see what's actually been happening over the last couple of days and weeks, which products are picking up. And then for everybody to get some ideas on brand names, title, uh, keywords, and overall designs, just so you get some ideas and hopefully this kind of stuff inspires you and maybe shows you, that sometimes you can put a lot of thought into your designs, but other times a very simple design can do a pretty good job, and you can get a bunch of sales with a single word design. And I like to throw those in when I do these videos just because I want people who don't have a lot of experience designing or using uh, different software, uh, basically just to give them an idea and uh, show them that it doesn't have to take a lot of experience, that you can do this uh, even if you are a beginner and basically just starting out. And I'm talking like a complete beginner because, like I said, some of these designs are very, very simple. So for anybody who is not familiar with Avocado in a Pond, and I've included a link down below, this is basically the niche finder, like I said, option, tab, function of this tool. Basically what you get is a bunch of details of the products that are selling, and things such as brand name, title, BSR, monthly BSR, and then the change. So for example, this, you can tell that this, let's look at this one specifically. There was a 63% change in the BSR, but that's simply because there was only one sale. So that means that this item probably doesn't get a lot of sales. So even getting one, I mean, it really spiked. But for example, this one here, 4 sales last month, and it basically goes into design details, and this is one of the ones that I wanted to look at specifically. But before I click on that, let's look at some of these other things. It will show you the region, it will show you the product type, and then the estimated first sale, which is actually, in my opinion, very important, because you want to see if this item, this T-shirt, has been up for sale, for a year or two, or if it's a very new design, a very new product, that's been up for, as you can see here, a couple of months, and because that goes into play when you're doing research on certain, I guess, trendy themes, viral products, or anything that's kind of in that category, that something that isn't an evergreen product, where you can put up a design and leave it up for years, and you'll get continuous sales. All right, enough talking. Let's look at some of these designs. So the first one, as I was going through this, the first one that jumped up is this one here, and I'll go to the listing in a second. But the reason that I wanted to click on this was because of this little note that the seller included in the title, and it basically says print on back. And then let's look at it. Basically, very straightforward title and brand name, but they've included that it's simply, the print is on the back and there's nothing at the front. And when I actually looked at this and did some research, it's a very common, there are hundreds and hundreds of this exact same wording, just a little different design, up for sale. But basically this one still got 4 sales a month, which is actually impressive. Again, I always like to do the math for everybody. If you have 100 of these products, and even though the design might be silly, you might say this is simple, you might say there are 1,000 others up for sale, but you're still getting 4 sales a month. Multiply that by 100 designs such as this one. Now you're getting 400 sales a month. So the math really adds up. So anyways, what is this? So it basically, hey Snowflake, and it goes into a bit of a rant. So I believe that this is from the they're selling as the Veterans Soldier T-shirt, but it's basically from the U.S. political right-wing, I guess, opinion where, you know, as this kind of says, not everybody's a winner. No one owes you anything. Screaming doesn't make you right. Basically, if you do any of these things, then you're considered a snowflake. So this specific design is basically saying, you're not special. And like I said, it's a bit of a rant. And again, it does generate sales. As you can see here, it's not offered in kid size or style. It's only men's and women's. And they offer 5 darker colors, I guess, because they want the text to turn out and be visible. It was uploaded at the end of January of this year. Price $19.99, and again, 4 sales a month. I'll hover over these just so you guys get random ideas, and you'll still get some of this information. Again, you can do your research later on, but there are a few designs that I've selected, and I'll look at those specifically. So this is a bowling t-shirt, 4 sales a month. Halloween. Again, to me, these types of designs, it's always one of those things that's that I think, and I can't use the word stupid because it's not stupid because it generates sales, but it's so silly, it's so simple. It's a pumpkin with a certain pattern, right? And there's nothing else to it. It's just that Halloween's coming up and these shirts are selling. There's a beekeeping t-shirt. Sorry I'm late, I got here as soon as I wanted to. That's kind of funny. There's a pregnancy t-shirt. And then I got to this one. So this is the next one that I wanted to look at. Do you even thrift, bro? So I guess there's an ongoing joke in bodybuilding or people that work out, and the line is, do you even lift, bro? So basically somebody has used the same idea for thrifting, for thrift store shopping, and this is the design. Again, let's look at the number of sales. 5 sales last month, and it was listed this year. So again, very, very simple design. There's nothing to it, but it's the idea that counts. So basically, thrift store style or themed design. And as you can see here, you look great in our apparel, and thrift store and Junkin shirt. Do you even thrift, bro? T-shirt. Again, like I said, nothing really to it. They've included 2 bullet points where they go into a lot more detail, and basically they're including as many keywords as possible. As you can see here, antique, flea market, junk, yard sale, estate sale, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's keep going. Just married 50 years ago. Again, I've seen this this idea on, I think I can safely say, thousands of shirts, and it's for every anniversary, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Not exactly the same style, but basically the same wording. The word weird. Let's see if this is the one. No, it's the Brexit. So again, what I mentioned at the beginning of the video was if you are a beginner, look at this design. Single word. It gets 4 sales a month, and it was basically listed less than a month ago. So it's generating sales. I don't know if somebody's running ads or if somebody's using amazing keywords, but again, single word, 4 sales. Brexit. Now the reason I brought this one up was it got 6 sales, which is great. As you can see here, Brexit basically is just the a political T-shirt. And when I looked at it, I thought it would be the UK market, but it wasn't. It was the US market, and that's why I brought it up. Uh, because even in the States, political shirts from other countries, other parts of the world are selling. And again, 6 sales a month, and it's a very simple design, as you can see here, but it's basically promoting a political idea, and it's in support of Brexit. So, as you can see here, attractive UK Brexit T-shirt for those celebrating the United Kingdom's Brexit vote to leave the European Union. So basically, anybody who supports Brexit is able to buy this shirt on the US market. And again, with the new policy from a couple days ago, people can buy this all over the world. Okay, let's keep going. And again, I hope you're you're even able to pause this video whenever you want, because you will have all this information available to you as I'm showing you some of these designs. Now, the next one that I was interested in was this one, and I wanted to talk about that. Where was it? There it is. First of all, chicken lights with Santa hat Christmas PJ t-shirt, 7 sales. And all this is telling me is, sure, it's a fun design. There's absolutely nothing to it. But the reason I pulled it up and I wanted to talk about it was simply to say we're nearing the end of October and Christmas shirts are selling. Keep that in mind. There's really nothing to talk about. You can see the design, you can see the brand name, title. But one thing that stands out is Christmas is coming and Christmas clothing is selling. Okay, the next one. So this is the other one that I thought was a very simple design, and that I thought it made sense to talk about. Cult Leader, 5 sales a month, and this is basically it. There's absolutely nothing to it. Cult Leader t-shirt, simple text. Like I said, any beginner can do this. Not a single bullet point, and they're charging $17.99. So I'm not sure if there's any advertising or marketing going on, but again, this is it. It was uploaded in February of last year, 2018, and it has 4 ratings, which means that they've probably generated a number of sales. Again, as you can see here, they're getting 5 sales a month. Sarcastic Gift t-shirt, that's the brand name. Women's Me Sarcastic Never funny gift shirt, 7 sales a month. And that's the last one that I wanted to look at. And here it is. Again, if you're ever not feeling motivated, if you're ever talking to somebody who's talking you out of designing and selling t-shirts, don't ever think twice about it. You can actually do this. You can do this very easy. It comes down to the idea. It comes down to how you promote the product, where you sell it, who you sell it to. But again, this text, basically this idea, it generates 7 sales a month. So again, multiply that by 100. Now you're generating 700 sales, and this doesn't have to be on Amazon. This could be on Etsy through Printful. This could be on eBay. This could be on Wish. It doesn't matter. Basically what I'm trying to say is come up with interesting ideas, and you will get sales. I'll just go through some of these to show you some other designs that are generating a number of sales, just so we can look at them, but I won't talk about them specifically. Indian American flag, again, very simple design, but it's getting 5 sales a month. Let's look at another 5. So this is a pop socket, football offensive lineman. Let's see what else we can get. Unicorn hunter couple dating shirt. Again, unicorns have been selling for years. Again, this is a threesome t-shirt, so I guess it's a very unique design, but again, it's still on point. It's still the same theme that everybody has seen hundreds of times, and they continue to sell. Let's see. Let's look at one with a very high jump in BSR. So this would be it. So 80% jump, as you can see here, went from 2.2 million rank to 400,000, and it's just a bunch of pumpkins. And again, it's because Halloween is coming up, so this is pretty much your last chance, I would say, over the next week or so, that you will be able to sell these kinds of shirts in high numbers until next year. Okay, let's see. Let's do one more, and then we'll wrap it up. Again, I hope you're really paying attention to all this information, because again, in my opinion, this is priceless. I would recommend Avocado in a Pond to anybody who's serious about not only merch but any other print-on-demand business, because this is basically a gold mine of ideas, and they do a lot of research for you, so you don't actually have to worry about that. Here it is: 6 sales a month, homebody, single word, text, that's it. Anyways, I don't want to drag this video on for much longer. If you have any questions, thoughts, ideas, let me know how your sales are going, how you're doing when it comes to Halloween, if you're getting any Christmas sales, and then if you've tried this service, let me know what you think. I'm interested in what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching.